What's up, Lions fans? Just want to let you guys know that this video is brought to you by my sponsors at BetUS. Make sure you go over to the website, place your bets, bet responsibly. Tomorrow is game night versus the Seahawks, Monday Night Football. Big night. It's going to be an absolute madhouse down there at Ford Field. Calvin Johnson is getting himself put into the Ring of Honor. It's going to be amazing. But most of all, there's a change happening tomorrow. We're going from our traditional blueberries, our all whites, all the other uniforms, they don't matter tomorrow because tomorrow night we're going dark matter. I know what the hell that was. Yeah, let's get to the video.
Hey, keep paying for gas.
Lions fans, let's talk about it, man. Seahawks tomorrow. Man, it absolutely sucked watching all these other teams play today without our Lions playing. It's even going to suck after this week because we go into the bye week. But, for what it's worth, I just think the excitement around the city is just amazing right now. The Tigers just made the playoffs, doing their thing, man. Shout out to the Tigers. But yeah, tomorrow is Dark Matter night. We going into the dark uniforms. The stadium is going to be amazing. They have the theme going around the stadium. Again, Calvin Johnson getting himself inducted. Man, the Seahawks are going to be playing in an amazingly hostile environment. We're missing some players. We are missing some key players. Ragnow is going to be out. Brian Branch is doubtful for tomorrow. Ifitu Melifon, he's out. He's on reserve now. So, we're kind of thin in certain spots, but we have a lot of depth. And I'm probably sure Glasgow, if it's going to be Glasgow, he'll do a good enough job, man. Like I said, we're prepared for this. We're built for it. And, I expect the Lions to squeak out a victory tomorrow against the Seahawks. The Seahawks, man, they have been winning games. But again, they still have not faced a team like us. It's kind of similar to the Cardinals situation. The Cardinals did play a high caliber team. But Geno's only thrown 3 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think that's going to change tomorrow. I don't think he's going to come in here and throw a bunch of tutties, man. I expect our defense to be all over him. Get after him. That's just what we have to do. We have to get after him. We can't allow him to squeak loose. It's the same game plan we had last week. It's the same exact game plan we had last week. We can't let them come and run the football. Kenneth Walker is going to be available tomorrow. We can't let him have a day. We got to be consistent and do what we do. We got our bigs in the middle. Alim McNeil is fine. He's back. Him and Reader, I think we'll be fine. So, I'm just glad to see some faces back. At the same time, sad that some faces are out for a little while, but at least it's only for a little while. You can't have everything like we wanted. It's the beginning of the season. This is where a lot of injuries usually happen. You have that break over the summer, and no matter how many training camp practices you have, your body's just not prepared right away to go through certain things. So you see a lot of injuries around the league right now, and your team has to be built to withstand that. The second half of the season is the biggest part of the season, and that's what we have to be ready for. So with guys being out right now, I'm not as much concerned. Those guys will be back once we get this thing, rolling, coming back after the bye week against the Cowboys. I expect us to be ready. I just need us to get out of this game pretty clean without any devastating injuries. That's a lot to ask in this league, but it can happen. It can definitely happen. Looking around the league today, I mean, you got some prizes going on still. The Vikings right now are probably the best team in the league right now. Sam Darnold over there, they're 4-0 right now. Um, once that competition changes over there, I think it brings them back down to earth. But they run a brilliant game plan over there. That defense that they're running over there, you see them running palm over there. For some of you playheads out there, those guys are very, very creative, and it's been working out for them. It makes them unpredictable on defense. When they come up to the line, it keeps you guessing. You know what I'm saying, as a quarterback, and also as a coordinator. So yeah, right now, they're undefeated. I absolutely hate that because we should be too. But it is what it is. But yeah, you see, certain teams going down that are NFC contenders. Obviously, because of these injuries that I'm talking, the Rams are continuing to, struggle. Matthew Stafford's getting hit left and right. They lost to the Bears defense today. It's crazy around the league right now. A lot of uncharacteristic losses for some teams, but it's the beginning of the season still, and we know how this goes. We always do this, right? And then by the end of the season, things settle down and the boat gets to flowing. And you start to see some of those usual suspects creeping right back up and getting ready to contend in the playoffs. So I expect, this division race between us and the Vikings and also the Packers to be a good one. Love came back today. They came up short today, but they came back in a hell of an effort today. So, like I say, I tell you guys all the time, when we're not playing, watch as much football as you can. Get to know these other teams. So when they come in here, you won't be surprised. I know a lot of people got other things going on and you ain't got all the time in the world, man, but at least click a highlight at least, So, but yeah, that's where it's at right now. We got to get our defense rolling. We have to get our defense rolling tomorrow. We got to attack them. Whatever they give us, what's available, we have to attack that. Right out the gate, we have to attack that. We cannot let our feet off the gas. We have to press, man. Run that football right up the gut, hard-nosed football, and set up the pass game. It's a simple game plan. If Ben Johnson goes anywhere else, I'm going to be highly upset because really, it's really that simple. This is not the Legion of Boom that we're going against. So it's a respectable defense, but with our high power offense, yeah, I don't think it's enough to stop us. So we just got to do what we need to and run that football and be productive, and we'll be able to come out with a victory tomorrow. So it's probably going to be a closer game, closer than we like, but it's the Seahawks. It's the Seahawks. We should have won that game last season. Yeah, I remember what happened. I don't think that's going to happen this time around. We got a lot of different personnel. We are very well equipped. Very well equipped. I think we'll do just fine. I need, Aiden Hutchinson to keep pressing and keep pushing, and get after the quarterback tomorrow. He needs some help, obviously, but get after the quarterback tomorrow. So, with that said, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section about tomorrow's game. In the meantime, I want to take a quick break and go over to the sponsors at BetUS, and we're going to play some prop bets. All right, Lions fans, real quick, over at the website, BetUS, make sure you hit the football tab on the left-hand side, go to week 4, find the Lions game, hit markets. So I'm going to bring you over here to the prop bets, man. I already selected a few because I'm currently placing bets right now. But they have a lot of options on here, man. First scoring play of the game. They have how many field goals, touchdowns, everything that you can think of, man. They have a bet for it. So right now I'm placing my bets. Make sure you guys go over to the website. 150% bonuses up to your first deposit, and then 125 for the next 2 after that, up to $2,000, man. So, yeah, they have other great deals on here, but it's always fun. Like, this is one of my most fun ones right here. The winning margin. For me, I got the Lions winning for 7-12. That's where my margin is, so you guys can select yours. Go over to the website, get ready to place your bets, bet responsibly. See you next week. All right, there you have it. Shout out again to the sponsors over at BetUS, man. Prop bets are always fun. So, with that said, listen, man, Dan Campbell, we can't go into this game reckless tomorrow. We can't, the go forward thing, that's our identity. I'm never going to complain about that until it costs us a playoff game. So until it truly costs us a game. But we got to have a clean game. And, that's just something that we haven't had consistently yet. A lot of, offensive issues, offensive line getting flags and stuff like that. We can't do that. We cannot do that. We need to go and play a clean game of football. Let's put together a clean game of football because we were not that team last season. I don't need us to continue to be that this season. Clean game. You're going to have maybe a pass interference here or there from some of the young guys, our rookie guys, but the vets that's been here, that's been around the league, I need a clean game tomorrow. Got our work cut out, for our secondary with Metcalf and Lockett. And, like I said, I think we're equipped to deal with the receiving room that we're seeing tomorrow. We face nothing but ridiculous receiver rooms since the beginning of the season. And tomorrow is no different. I think we'll be fine. It's just something to continue to watch because this defense is definitely going to be a top 10 defense this season. You can book it. If we can stay healthy enough, we're going to be a top 10 defense for sure. Those all 22 clips that'll be starting next week. Probably somewhere midweek we'll be going on Patreon and taking a look at this Monday Night Football game and really, getting into the film. Get into the film and see what's really happening and what's going on over there, because to the naked eye, when you're watching a football game, you can't watch everything, so we'll get a chance to look into those trenches, highlight a few players, and really get into some real football talk. So, with that said, I cannot wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the longest day in history. The longest day in history. I can't explain how excited I am to see them run out there on that field in them jerseys, man. I've been yelling for those jerseys for a long time. I got my Black Matter gear. I even got the Black Matter boots, man. I'm ready to go. So with that said, leave it in the comment section. Let me know how excited you guys are. If you're going to the game, if you're not, give me a score prediction. Let me know what you think this game is going to be. And man, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.